All right, I believe we are live. Nice. But you can't see my whole screen, can you? Take a look. All right. Well, it's annoying. All right. Great. Now I believe you can see my entire screen. All right, I'm going to continue working on this application. This is the second stream of I don't know how many, but I'm gonna continue working on this until we complete it. I was really tired last time. Let me see if I can open up. That's not what I wanted. I was really tired last stream, so hopefully be able to make a little more progress this time. But it is going to be a somewhat short stream. I want to see the chat though, just in case. I'm just configuring this really quick. All right, whatever. That's annoying. Okay. All right, that's fine. I'll go here. Great. Okay. Let me figure out where I was. Again, this is all a mess right now. I'm gonna get some water, but this was a total mess so far. I need to, this is probably hear that. This is a total mess so far, so I need to clean everything up. But before I do that, I'm going to see if I can get the set temperature to work. The other thing that I bought was a light bulb for this lamp. I'm going to connect, it's a smart bulb, LifeX, and so I'm going to go ahead and connect it. Give me 1 second here. Hey, 1 second. Okay, so yeah, I got the smart lamp, and then I also have the temperature, the Nest thermostat, the Learning thermostat 3. So we're gonna go ahead and keep connecting these. So let's see what I got to, this is again super ugly, but we're going to fix this up. My average bedtime, which I don't think was good. Let me check. Go. Oh. Yeah. All right. So 10:40. That's not horrible. 10:40 over the last week, I believe. Is that what I did? Occupant sleeps last week. Yeah. So these are long sleeps. Is what I go ahead and grab now. Because Aura, I'm using the Aura Ring API. They track naps as well, and so it's either sleep or long sleep. Long sleep is at night. So let's take this, and instead of printing out this, I'm gonna go ahead and comment that out. Just so actually, no, that's fine. I can get rid of that. Time to cool house. So let's say begin cooling house. So I took. Let me make sure this is formatted right. Yeah, about 9 o'clock. Let's see, I actually want, trying to think how I want this to operate. I actually don't want it to just go off my recent sleep schedule. I would like it to take my ideal schedule and slowly work me backwards from my, or slowly try and ease me into my ideal schedule from my current sleep, my sleep timing the night before. So let's do that. These are the decisions to make. Let's this is fine. So I'm going to go ahead and then start trying to cool it down 2 hours because 9 o'clock's late. It gets hot during the middle of the day. Let's see. That's fine. We'll start cooling at 8:39, and then hopefully that'll adjust my sleep schedule. That's probably about right for me. Let's do that then. So that's perfect. For now, this is fine. We're going to keep our desired temperatures, 65. I actually want 65 to 68. So let's call this nighttime cool 2. Actually, I can, and then let's call this daytime heat 2. And then I'm going to go ahead and comment this out for now. Let's see, concatenation of 2 or 3 or more REM cycles. So I'll be right back. Gonna grab some water. All right. It's a nice, good weather Friday. And my brain's a little out of it at the moment, but we're going to keep trying here. So what we're going to do for checking REM cycles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start heating up the house to my desired morning temperature at the beginning of my second to last REM cycle. So you can see that in the comment here. So there's a string. I'll show you the database with some of my imported sleep times. Let's see. Some local databases. HomeBot, this is what I called it. Again, names are all going to change. This stuff is total crap right now. So these are my imported long sleeps that I ran and imported a couple days ago. So you can see this sleep phase, 5 minutes. This is what Oura Ring provides. So each of these numbers corresponds to, each of the digits corresponds to a sleep stage that I was in during the 5 minutes it recorded. So 1 is light sleep, 2 is deep sleep, 3 is REM, and 4 is awake. So, I mean, technically, when you look at these, and then you see 3 and 4, 3 here and the 3 here, those are technically REM cycles, but they're like a 5 minute cycle. Oura Ring has some error level. I'm going to go ahead and leave those and not count those. So concatenation of 3 or more 3s counts as a sleep cycle, as a REM cycle. So this is a REM cycle, and then let's see, this right here is 3. That's a REM cycle. So in this case, I would begin heating up the house. I only had 2 REM cycles, which is not great. So in this case, I would begin heating up the house here, at the beginning of this sleep schedule, or this sleep cycle. So I'm going to calculate how far into the night, or how far into my sleep my second REM cycle is, and start heating it up then. This is a long one. Man, what time did I went to bed at 11 and woke up at 9. And this was, went to bed at 11. I went to bed at midnight, woke up at 9. This one I went to bed at 9:30 and woke up at 4. So these shouldn't be that much different. Is that right? Am I losing my mind here? 2.5 hours later. That's 4.5 hours. So it should be 2 hours shorter, I guess. Yeah, all right. That's fine. So here I would begin heating up the house. Here. Which makes sense. I'm just trying to think, because obviously there's going to be some nights in which I don't actually get the time, or I'm thinking, how am I going to calculate the time that I want to wake up, or I want it to start heating up? I could have it begin heating up at the average time in the last week of my second to last REM cycle. I could have it start heating up the amount of time after I go to sleep. The second REM, well, okay, those would be the same actually, since I don't have current up-to-date data all the time. Like it saves it on my Ring and then uploads it the next day. So I can't tell if I'm sleeping at any given moment. So what I'm going to do then for now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start by actually ignoring this. So what I'm going to start by doing is setting an ideal schedule, and then I'm going to have it heat up, and I'm going to have it cool down and heat up 2 hours before my ideal sleep time and wake time. And then I'm going to sync the smart light bulb to it as well. After I do that, I'm going to then I'm going to take my ring data on any given day and have it slowly analyze the ring data and the ideal sleep schedule and adjust. So, but slowly. So say I'm 2 hours off of my ideal sleep schedule on going to bed time, then I'm going to slowly ease my way back. So if I'm going to say maybe 2 hours, let's take 4 days. Let's say 30 minutes. This is just speculation. We'll get there when we get there, but 30 minutes at a time. So if I'm 2 hours off my sleep schedule over the next 4 days, it's going to progressively move back by 30 minutes. And then it is going to, or something like that, along those lines. Or maybe if I'm off my ideal sleep schedule, it's going to take my most recent schedule, move me back 30 minutes in 30-minute increments until I get there. Something like that. But that requires having an ideal schedule. So the very first thing I need to do is set the ideal schedule and have it basically allow me to regulate the schedule along with the lighting schedule as well. So I need to be able to connect those APIs regardless of the actual ring data and analyzing. So that being said, let's go ahead and not worry about this then. Actually, this can kind of, I'm going to comment it out because I don't want to lose this. This is kind of, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to comment out this whole function and start over. Yeah, that's fine. So let's do that. Let's connect to the nest. It's probably a good spot to start. Let's connect to the nest, set a schedule, hard-coded, and then we'll go ahead and set up the system for defining our ideal schedule. So I'm going to go ahead and look on my other screen. Actually, I'll bring it up here. Let's look at Nest Thermostat API. Target temperature. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set a target temperature, not a range. I usually do a range when I'm manually doing it on the thermostat, but I'm going to set a target temperature instead. So actually I need to, let's first work on authentication, probably under permissions. Right. Reference. Thermostat. Take a look. I don't want auth 2 right now. I can add that later. I don't need OAuth. Let's just use a personal access token for now. Oh, and sample code for authorization. Do I need this? Overview. In REST, there is an OAuth token mapped to the path API with data model. Each token is associated with a single user. I'd rather use personal access token, but it doesn't look like they're going to let me. Okay. I guess we can do this. I'd really not like to. I just want to get started. I want to do it in mind first. Problem is once I get started on this, I'm not gonna have enough time. I'm getting to the end here of how long I'm gonna stream for, just because it's gonna be fairly short. Let's see. That's fine. Okay. Guess we're gonna have to use. We're gonna have to use OAuth then, which is fine. That's okay. So let's look at using OAuth 2. Yeah, authorization code back. Okay. Haven't done an OAuth in a while. Goodness. To forgot about that. So I do have. You can just use an API key. If your client application does not use OAuth 2, then it must include an API key. Okay, they're not gonna let me do that though. Like new credentials. That's fine. The real question is, am I being an idiot? Create credentials. Auth client key. Application type. Oh, I don't know what. Let's start with web application. Let's call it HomeBot. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about this. My brain's kind of fried, and I'm going really slow. So let me work on this a bit, figure this out. I'll do it on stream later, but I gotta go here in a minute anyway. So super short stream, but I'm just gonna continue this series and continue building it, and hopefully I can start building faster because I'm too slow at the moment.